Our Father who art in heaven, nanyị nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said.
Good morning, fellow Biafrans. Good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. On this very faithful day, the 20th of March, the year of Chukwukikabiama 2019, I welcome you to this morning moment of inspirational grace. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Maziuchi Ukafo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra. Anambra is Biafra land. He is the man who has assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Of course, he's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandi Kano, the Prince of Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom for the avoidance of doubt. He is the one single man who has been able to move out there to speak for the collective interests of the Biafran people. Without him, every other one is earth and dust. He is from Umuahia province. Umuahia province is in Abia State. Abia State is Biafra land. And by the special grace of Chukwukikabiama, I am George Onyebe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And so before we proceed, we must acknowledge the Almighty Creator. Because without him, we are gone as a people. Without his mercy that is renewed every day, we have gone as a people. His steadfastness, the steadfastness of his love, it never ceases. They are new every morning. All I can do is to worship him. All I can do is to praise him. No wonder the psalmist say, the steadfast love of our God never ceasing. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning, new every hour. Great is the faithfulness, O God, great is the faithfulness. Anamaja gemao, imana nezuku ni maramao, ihunanya ene nage ubiomage, ujuranyanya dadimo, imaningwe gembangwe odi unye dikage, ibu alpha n'omega, anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Yes, Chukwuki Kabiama is our wisdom, our knowledge and understanding. He is our guide in matter both great and small. He is the primordial influence that drives us in everything we do. He is the one who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow, giving us a leader and a deputy to be able to ensure that this all restoration effort is brought to a conclusive end. It doesn't matter the position we are today, but what matter is commencement, the end of one thing, the beginning of another thing. What really matters is our ability to stand put, for we are not going anywhere until Biafra is restored. The king will say, Mama no go sleep, he no go sleep. This is now one thing we all of us no go understand, but we must proceed as usual to our topic this morning. Our topic this morning is simple: the reason we find ourselves in this mess. Our topic this morning from Biafra land, I must tell you, is the reason we find ourselves in this mess. Many Biafrans don't know that we are in a deep shit. They do not know that we are in a mess because they stay in their Haritoas. Their office is located in the best part of the zoo called Nigeria. Peradventure, you have office close to White House. Most of you work in shell. You become God, but you don't know you are in a deep shit. If you are from Biafra, south and southeast, lower part of Benue and that of Kogi State, some part of Edo State, and you are there thinking that we are talking rubbish because you work in shell, I want you to take statistic record of how many of your people are opportune to have that privilege. You will see a very handful of you. And I want you to tell me the yardstick between Yoruba man having employment by British Shell and Hausa, who is your boss, and you. I want you to actually check who is actually more educated. And I want you to consider where you have been relegated to the background. Of course, you're still living better than Keke na Pepe driver. At least you can be able to make more money than, most civil servants. And to you, what we are doing here is evil. It's hate speech. It should not be encouraged. Don't worry. The day of reckoning will come in for all of you. We are in a mess we do not know. Serving ministers and governors are telling you that there are some group in Hausa land that have over 500 AK-47. He raised the alarm that there are some group who have AK-47, over 500 AK-47. What are they fighting for? To own oil well in Bayelsa, or to own oil well in River State, or to own oil well in Delta State? What are they fighting for? And then the Yoruba Gota media, supported by British government, are very proud to announce to you that there is a new group that has been formed in the northern part of the zoo. These people have over 500 AK-47. Clap for them. Nah, I'm afraid. But I want you to think and understand the mess that we are in. This group are not terrorist group. Boko Haram are not terrorist group. Miati Allah are not terrorist group. Fulani herdsmen are not terrorist group. Nigerian army are not terrorist group. Nigerian politicians are not terrorist group. Nigerian presidents are not terrorist group. Nigerian judicial are not terrorist group. Nigeria itself is not a terrorist nation. Only IPOB. What is the crime of IPOB? We have a gun. And that gun is microphone. Its bullet is hate speech, because only hate speech can actually confront hate action. And some people are there trying to justify. I still have the clip. I saved it for a 7 year. seeing the governors of Southeast standing before camera being handled by Yoruba media dirty people and say, yes, we the owner of Abia State, we that owns Enugu State, we that owns Ebonyi State, we that owns Anambra State, we are in collaboration to tell you now that IPOB are terrorist organization because of the microphone. How can they dare talk the truth? Are they mad? They are terrorists. And after which they gave some press communique and they laughed over their stupidity. Let them come and prepare. 30th of May is coming. We are going to shake the zoo. Import more soldiers, Nigeria. Hear me and hear me well this morning. 30th of May is coming. We will remember our dead. So begin to bring in more army, foreign mercenary. It didn't start today, neither will it end today. 30th of May is around the corner. We will remember our fallen hero, our mothers who died in the hand of the British government, our brothers and sisters who died for what they know nothing about, people who died because they want freedom, we being exterminated and being massacred because we are actually reclaiming our identity. 30th of May is around the corner. It is a day that is assigned to remember them. But you still don't see we are in a mess. No, it's okay. They are going to sell trade fair, but it belongs to the Biafrans. But they will sell it. Our side is considering how to sell it. You know what they are doing? We are going to fizzle them economically. We will emasculate them. We will deal with them. You will deal with us. You will deal with us. When you are done with this generation of Biafrans, you will never cross the way of another Biafra. This is a promise you are making. It's not a threat. We are in a deep mess. Most of you seems not to understand. Most of you seems not to look at it. You are in China, you are in Japan, you are Oklahoma, you are Hamaklama, you can be anywhere. But be rest assured, if we do not do what we are doing at this moment, you will never come back home. We can go on and on and on and on. All my junior brother have children. All of them are with white people, Igbo people. I don't even know any of them because some of them, their name is I don't even know how to communicate with them. You're telling me they are my brother's children. Of course, the blood of Biafra will continue living in them, but the truth cannot be overemphasized. There will be no time and space for them to control. That is exactly what we stand for. This is what we represent. Our topic, like I said earlier, is that we have found ourselves in a deep shit. The true reasons why we find ourselves in this mess. We are in a mess without us knowing. We are the ones being killed. And nobody's talking about it. As I'm speaking to you, we say election boycott. Only God in heaven know that over 1,000 Biafrans have been killed secretly because we say election boycott. But it is our right to civil disobedience. Can anybody dispute that fact? But nobody is talking about it. The Yoruba Gota meeting are not going to talk about it. What they are telling you is giving you news that will dememorize you, demoralize you, and make you feel that somewhere along the line you go to Yoruba church and start to say, "Oh Lord, repair Nigeria." Any God that repair Nigeria is a sinner. It's not my God. If you are a pastor and you believe that God asked the children of Israel to leave Egypt, and you are praying for Nigeria to remain, you are evil. You are worse than Dayton and Abiru. No God support one Nigeria. Only British government. Because they want oil. But you are not seeing it yet. To tie your road, you have to go and pray to God. To give you electricity, you have to pray to God. To get good drinking water, you have to pray to God. You are in a deep mess, but you do not know. Not just only Biafrans. Everybody who say they are Nigeria, as you wherever you are all over the world, you should be ashamed of yourself. To fiakwa and spit on all of you, stinking, dirty, corrupt-minded individual, hopeless human being, lower than animal themselves. I must tell you. But I'm not addressing Yoruba. I'm not addressing Hausa because they have been able to develop themselves to a level where they sit behind and plan against you as a Biafran. I'm speaking to you, Biafran. It can be like yapping and our oil, they want our oil. Your father don't even know how crude oil looks like, not to talk of you. Hausa have taken over your village, now you are yapping. Yeah, and Igbo, my father owned building in Lagos, they have started. They will take away trade fair. They will take away Ladipo. Then they will come for your business. Have you not heard from the mouth of the prophet? Chukwu Kikabiama have ordained it. That is how it will be. Those of you in the north now, in fact, all the things all of you are doing, I'm just watching all of you. Our people needed help, and I told one of our coordinator in the north, raise money and meet the need of these people. He raised the money and collected it. And maybe he's smart, Judge Enibe is eating money, but God will punish all of you. Do not worry. Awosa blood now, Awosa food you are eating, Fura dinunu, Fura sikapa, Fura ansenama. It has entered your brain, you are not reasoning. Somebody said something and it shocked me. All of them were embossing me. Hey, they don't take my shop, they are killing us. People from Lagos. But none of them can call the radio and say, look at what is happening. Even though the traffic on the phone is too high. None of them can even say, Mazi, put me on. You were able to gossip and tell me what Yorubas are doing to you. You can't gossip and say, I want to tell the world as eyewitness. And those of you in North, maybe your children name like Nandi Azikiwe children. Maybe your son now is bearing a Buhari. Another one is bearing Atiku. You don't worry. You are in a deep mess, but yet you are not seeing it. We are the one that is being killed and nobody is talking about it. Can't you wonder? All of us now say, oh, 49 was killed in New Zealand, in Christchurch, and some terrorists kill Muslim. Everybody is vibrating. But believe me, I'm not inhuman. I'm not trying to be insensitive. I understand what it means. I won't even allow the life of any of my family member to be taken unjustly. But I'm in Nigeria. A Biafra in Nigeria. Try to get my point clear. Because in the real sense, I'm not in Nigeria. But trying to look at how it looks. Let's say I'm in Nigeria. We see dead body every day. Nigerian government deliberately sponsor killing of their people. Nigerian army are not there to defend the border of Nigeria because they actually open it for Sudanese, for Ghana, not Ghana, for Benin Republic, for Cameroon, Nias, and other Niger Republic and so hopeless people to come and kill their people. That is why even late Buhari will tell you that the herdsmen killing people are not Nigeria. They are foreigners. The question is, what is the work of Nigerian army? Are they not supposed to stop invaders into the zoo called Nigeria? But no. Their work is to kill Nigeria. They are terrorist organization, but you think you know already. You say it's okay. So Biafrans are the one who are being killed. It's okay. You talk, it's a hate speech. God will punish all of you. Just get ready for what is coming for you. It is not a threat for the avoidance of that. It is a promise. Justice is being denied us, and you are not seeing it. Believe me, I took time to follow up the case of our leader Mazen Nandekano. I took time to follow up the case of other brothers who are still having case with Nigeria. I was there myself. When I was arrested, I was charged for terrorism and what is the name? And treason felony. But I've not laid down, I've not even seen a gun in my life. I've not touched AK-47, not to talk of grenade. And I was charged for terrorism. Like as I'm terrorizing them now, they are urinating on their pampers. Because all these governors you see in Biafra land, all these presidents you see, they are all old and worn out. They wear pampers. None of them is normal any longer. Watch their age. Buhari is over 90 years before he died. But he is presidential and political age. I think he should be 35. The same way black Nigerian man will tell you they are playing on that 13. Go and watch their age. They are 47 already, but they play on that 13 football age. The same way is the so-called politicians in the zoo called Nigeria. All of them are as old as Freddie Lugard. But you know, British government want this set of monkey and babu to remain in power. In Africa, most especially in Nigeria. So they remain there. They remain. They denied us justice system. When I was arrested, I was arraigned before the court. I didn't do anything. I work and make a honest living. They knew the company I work for. It belonged to the Poland people. And somewhere along the line, they sold it to Nigeria. And Nigeria brought our offer. That company is doubt trade for the avoidance of doubt. They were the one who brought me from Lagos to Port Harcourt when Poland man was the one in charge of. A Poland ambassador was the one in charge of the company. But go to that trade as I speak to you now. All of them are Awusa. Their manager in Port Harcourt may be Akwa Ibom, but it's the one that the DSS used to track me to kill me. But that notwithstanding, I was called to come and represent my company, and I went. Only to got there, they brought out AK-47. They peled me. You know they are Van Dan and Chakinchan. Yes, we catch you. What did you catch me for? I tell you the truth. Is that now a crime? Of course, it's a crime in Nigeria to say the truth. And they took me, interrogated me, asked me questions, search my house, search my toilet, search my business, search everything searchable. It was time to prosecute me. They say, charge him for terrorism, charge him. And then I was not even broadcasting. I was only making calls on radio. Charging for terrorism. Now, they won't see me anyway because any hunting. What if I happen to cross their path, or if it was now? Maybe they would have charged me for what is the greatest crime against humanity? Maybe they'd have charged me for Adolf Hitler. They would have looked for a name of, in fact, they would have charged me for India me, or they would have given me a charge by Lucifer in the Ara. I was watching them. These are some of the conversation I have with them. They say, write your statement. I say, I can't write. Because all of them are Awusa, they can't write, but they are DSS Oga. So when you hear Bruta, when you hear Magu, when you hear, what is the useless name of this man managing DSS? When you hear their name, you think they are human beings. All of them cannot write. They have some Biafran lunatic who are doing the writing for them. And so when the Biafran refuse, they bring the Yoruba. They can't write. I told them I didn't go to school, I cannot write. They say, I write them anyhow. He called me on phone and said, come, we want to give you a job. Go and represent your company. I went there, they brought a kid. Hey, just any day, we catch you. Come to Abo and catch your father and I may thunder fire you. And I knew why God allowed you to lay hand on me. It's so that I know how your system works. Charging for terrorism, charging for treason felony. But I've not even broadcasted. I've not even done anything. We are in a deep mess, but you don't know. And they tried to look for evidence against me. They could not have evidence against me because my church member, as of then, they are over, let's say, 5,000. And all of them will someday tell the world the truth. Because I don't hide my being a Biafran. I even encourage them to become a Biafran. But I do not compare them to Biafra, to be a Biafran. Because if you are a Biafran, you don't know. You are waiting for Mazinandi Kano Uchimefo to beg you. You are hopeless, you are a miserable man, and you will meet your Waterloo at the right time. And in the court, I was charged for unholy gathering. International community, is there any decree or section 27 of any law that says you should be charged for unholy gathering? But as a pastor, can I be charged for unholy gathering when I'm always gathering people in the Ara? Unholy gathering. They appear before the court the first day. That you, Judge Onibe, was caught with unholy gathering and you are thereby as unholy gathering session and you are now guilty or not guilty. I say I'm not guilty. Because if Adeboye gathering is not holy gathering, Oyedepo gathering is not holy gathering, Odukoya gathering is not holy gathering, then my gathering as a pastor cannot be holy or holy. They adjourn the case. Of course, that is what they do. The next adjournment we came. DSS, where is your lawyer? He's on operation. The prosecutor and they are on operation. The woman said to them, is it a medical operation or how will you tell me the person who arrested these guys in operation? Yes sir, it's not a medical surgical operation. It's an official operation. They never turned up. They never turned up. I'm understanding that they have wiped out Abaribe case against that he bailed Mazen and the Kano. These people don't have justice system. They never turned up. I appear before the same competent court jurisdiction 3 different times until the magistrate or the judge, whatever his name is, said to them, see, if in the next appearance you don't come here, this case will be struck off. In the next appearance, they didn't come. That is how the case was wiped out. Now there are men and good women in the justice system who are from Biafra, who are conscious and ready to say the truth. That is why now they are replacing all the judges and the magistrates with Hausa Fulani who have PhD in Islamic alphabet, who read Islamic alphabet. Get ready. Go and ask the brother in Enugu. Choose. You will see the judge in charge of his case now is bringing in Sharia law. Mad people. You know, it's hate speech, but you are hopeless. Our people can't see that they are in a deep mess. Our leader case for 1 year, the judges were repeating themselves. In French, they will say, répétez moi toute ta classe. They continually repeating themselves. Ademola started that you Mazen Kano will find you with 2 GSM phone. Yes, you Mazen Kano will find you with 2 passport. Yes, at the same time you are broadcasting in Radio Biafra. Mazen Kano, you are thereby declared a terrorist. Are you guilty or not guilty? He said, I'm not guilty. I also Barawudambaza say, no, you are not doing it with Ademola. Stand back, because Ademola want to save himself, because he know Yoruba people are not trustworthy, but he want to save himself. And wherever Ademola is, may God be with you, because even though you will not say the truth, but you refuse to lie against our supreme leader. They now bring one Sharia lawyer. And that you must know the canon, yeah, the rational and abominational and causing chaos and the holobalo and the confusion, and as such as you are treason, felony, and felony treason. In the other 1 year, they were repeating themselves because they don't even know how to handle case of such magnitude. International Criminal Court, an African court, or EU court, or whatever name they call themselves, these people are incapable of standing for justice, because no terrorist should be walking free globally if they were doing their job. But they only answer the name ICC. Go and try Buhari. Do you know what he did? But let me not digress. For close to 3 years, it was kangaroo from one kangaroo court to another. The next one is that you must know the person who will testify against you have to be one Ijele masquerade from Anambra. Masquerade now testifying in the court, or the ego. And then, okay, since you people refuse masquerade to testify, that you Mazen Nandekano will be subjected to Sharia law. Because according to the law, decree 7 of Allah, as directed by Muhammad, what is his name? Is it Muhammad? Yes, Muhammad. You are thereby interrogated. Sharia law. For moi. That is not a Sharia law. And at the end of the day, nowhere to hold him. But to make the global community think that they are moral people, that Nigerian judicial system and rulers are moral people, they now granted him bail with a very stringent condition. Yes, we are going to let you to go now, but since you don't want to take all you well, don't come out of your father compound. Don't greet only your mother and your father. If you greet your brother, you will be arrested. We are warning you, don't even come out of the gate. Just stay inside the house and you can die thereafter. Nonsense. You think we are talking to children? No, the bare condition is, please do not leave your father compound. You must remain there. Greet your father and mother. If need be, you can talk to the gate man. When you are going out, wear what do they call this Muslim masquerade? Is it pijad? Wear pijad, so nobody will know you are the one. Don't make pim. If you make pim, we will pim you. You have not stopped pimming. Bring in your AK-47. Bring nuclear weapon. The only thing that will save you people for this menace that is coming is nuclear weapon. Just shoot it in the air and every Biafran will die completely. And somewhere along the line, who knows where we are going to from there? Because if I was a Muslim now, when I die, I have it at the back of my mind that 27 virgin is waiting for me. That is why you sleep with cow. Useless people. Biafrans still don't understand that they are in a mess. We are the one being denied justice system. We are the one being emasculated in every way possible. We are the one being blackmailed. Nothing frustrates me more to know that Fulani headsmen are your neighbor. Miati Allah are common criminals. Nigerian Boko Haram are there to defend you, but these are the people who are the kidnapper. They are the armed robber. They are the one killing our people. Nothing frustrates me to know this truth. The blackmailers. Look at their mouth. We're going to look at what Obasanjo said recently. The reason why they didn't keep record of the Biafran war. How would they keep record of it when you have blackmailed our people? Juku wanted to, in fact, as a child, there is a song we used to sing. They taught us in school, Nigerian school. They didn't teach us about the birth of Biafra. They did not teach us about the Biafran people before terrorists, Lugard and British government terrorists and prostitutes, Flora Shaw came and created Nigeria. They don't tell us about that. Black people are busy telling us, teaching us as children how to sing. Everything you taught me, Nigeria, to destroy Biafra will destroy you at the end of the day. No, you are being taught how to sing. Ojukwu wanted to fight Nigeria. Go and say Nigeria must win. We are going to fight together to make Nigeria one. Do you need to fight to make America one? Go and bring one lunatic. Go and bring even president of another country. Tell them you are making them an American citizen. This is something they desire. But in Nigeria, you are fighting to keep Nigeria one. Are you fighting to keep Ghana one? Even Benin Republic, are you fighting to keep? Go to even where they are having war and crisis, civil unrest situation. Go there. They are not fighting to remain one. They understand they are one. Just that there are certain politics they will not accept. No, Ojukwu wanted to fight Nigeria. Go and say Nigeria must win. We are going to fight together to make Nigeria one. Who are you blackmailing? Is it Ojukwu that want to save his people and say let's go back home since Nigeria cannot contain all of us? Or the Gowan who said no, you are not going anywhere, we must rape your women, we must control your resources, we must imprison you, we must deal with you. Even up to this moment, Gowan is alive, working freely. And some of you will say he's a founding father. We will address that later, but don't worry. Don't worry. Number 2, we've been denied justice system. We're being emasculated any way imaginable, and as well being blackmail. We are the ones that have been reprogrammed. Most of you, when you see a Biafran talking to you, you know, we have told you time without number. If you want to see the power in the name Biafra, if you see a Yoruba person, mention Biafra. Those of you in Yoruba land, if you are there now, you have a Yoruba friend very close to you. As you walk out this morning, tell the Yoruba person, just tell the Yoruba person, Biafra, watch their containers. You will be marveled. You will be very surprised. You will be surprised. But then when you come to Biafra, we had an interactive session yesterday in the Moment for News presentation. People were asking questions. I was seeing some Biafra say, I can't believe this. Do you know me? People are still thinking like this now. Of course, people are still thinking that way. People are still thinking even worse than that, because we have been programmed. We speak from our conscious mind. The people say, Agbo are not Biafra. Biafra, Agbos are not Biafra. Watch them, it's not their work. Check them, there is a memory card inserted in them. They were properly indoctrinated. Put a memory card in their brain. They no longer use their brain. It is the memory card that is speaking. Of course, most of you have access to Android phone. If you have access to Android phone, go to Google app. Just type the microphone symbol there. Ask they just say something. Google will respond to you. Because Google know your house. Google know where you come from. Google know your email address. Google know your Facebook account. Google know your mother and your father. Google know your village. Google know everything. But who knows Google? Who is Google? And so when you are giving your true ID to Google, you think you are wise, you are smart. Okay, you don't even know what is coming. But let's not digress further. You now ask Google, please, what is Agbo? Google will tell you, Agbo, wrong spelling. Agbo, wrong spelling. If Google want to respond to you, he will now say, Agbo is like one bush where you have animal living. Another name for Agbo is forest where criminal hide. Ask Google the meaning of your name. Google will look for one line and tell you, so you will reject that name. Ndiara. Mad people. Mad people. The reason is because you have been reprogrammed. You see Ogoniman. Ogoniman is the one that hates the name Biafra more than any other tribe. They want our oil. We are not obedient. But does it mean that there are no Ogoni people in IPOB? Many of them are there because they have awakened. Why are they fighting against Biafra? You want to know who hates Igbo man more? Go and ask Ikwere man who is an Igbo man. He hates Igbo man more. But all of them are married to Igbo people. because it's not their fault. They are operating from their subconscious mind. If you like, accept the truth. If you like, begin to mumu yourself. Who they look your face? My people, we say if you frown your face, you will see only the bottom of your nose. You won't see me. That parable in my language, he say onye rome ohuimie. Irome yahweh imi is nose. Rome is frown. If you frown your face, the highest that can happen is that you will see the bottom of your nose. Nonsense. It's not your fault. You are speaking from your subconscious mind. You are speaking from the recorded version of British government deception theory. Maybe you will not understand, but let me tell you how it works. When you enter a vehicle and the vehicle, maybe a public transit, is about to have accident. And then the moment they hear, you begin to see. Some people say, hey, my mama, oh, my mama, oh, my mama, oh. The next one will say, Jesus, 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 blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus. Some will even say blood of Satan. Others, they have started saying blood of Zachariah because they have finished the blood of Jesus. Ndiara. Hey, my mama, oh. The next one will say Holy Mary, Holy Mary, Holy Jesus, Holy Elijah, Holy Hey, Asharama. Then the one that are prayer warrior on Yoruba Pentecostal church will start saying, Maske keke, Orobo stento robuku, accidenta makase keke. It will never happen to me, kuku. Ndiara. Because you are speaking from your conscious mind, your mind, you are holy. You are holy. This mess will find ourselves. How did we get here? We are incapable of condoning evil. The reason we find ourselves in this menace is that we are incapable of condoning evil. One of the lectures I received from our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, was the Biafran people not being able to cover evil. We are the one castigating the governors in Biafra land, south, out, and southeast alike. Asari made a statement we do not expect from him. I have been here castigating him. But Asari is 1 million times better than our San Yoruba that ever existed. But there is something in me. We are incapable of condoning evil. And that is why we tell you. And there is a question I asked my Sunday school teacher when I first gave my life to Christ. I said to him, as an unbeliever, I used to have up to 7 girlfriends. And when I stand amongst my pair, and I tell them I have 7 girlfriends, they will say to me, guy, you be hard man, oh boy, you mean this is serious, my mom, they hail me for it. I'm not telling you it's a sin, but I won't go there. But now I'm a Christian. I was with my younger sister. My church member came and saw her I was playing with my younger sister. He thought it's my girlfriend. He tapped my younger sister. Back. Leave my daddy in the Lord. Maybe the sister was even eyeing me. How can this sister just come from somewhere and take my daddy in the Lord? Because that is what most of you do. When I talk now, it's hate speech. My sister was like a kind of agitated. I eyed her. I said, don't say anything. I said, waiting be the prayer. I said, I know they touch my daddy in the Lord like this. Stand, talk to her. My own younger sister. Now when she left, I told my sister, I said, no mind her. Didn't he say they once seduce me? My sister laughed and almost died. But our people must wake up. We are incapable of condoning evil. When we come, we say, we do this one. Okay, Pass will do this one. This one do this one. It is because we are white. I asked my Sunday school teacher, why is it that when a Christian sin, everybody shout about it, but when a Muslim sin, nobody talk about it? He brought a white handkerchief and another black handkerchief. He took palm oil, pour it on the white handkerchief and pour it on the black handkerchief and say, which of them will you notice it has a stain faster? I say the white handkerchief. He say we are pure. So any contamination that comes close to us because we are white, everybody will know. But look at this black. Nobody will notice until they come closer. And now I understand why our leaders say we are whiter than white. And now we do not lie. That is why all of you are afraid. Bring our case forward. You will see anybody who have a testimony against us will be brought down in shame, in humiliation, and in disgrace. We do not have the capacity to harbor evil. It's not part of our system. That is why we find ourselves in this mess. We forbid killing because life is sacred to us. We are in this mess because we forbid killing. I remember when our leader was talking about what we call human being. In my dialect, it is called ehia. But I know that in the general Igbo central language, it is called mado. You know, when you abbreviate it, you really will not understand the real meaning. But from our supreme leader, I understand that mado simply means the beauty of life. You see, we're not very fast to kill. Unlike our son Yoruba. Ask them, what do they call human being? I think Yoruba call human being inyo. What is inyo? Is it Bobo Mishi or Bobo Milisi in the Ara? If you are Yoruba now, ask your parents, what do you call human being? They will tell you it's inyo. What is inyo? Is inyo Indomie or what? Go and ask Hausa, they don't even know what they call human being. Their own is Barawu Dambanza, because Barawu Dambanza is in their DNA. British government knew this. To do dirty job or create militant or terrorists in Africa. British government know they are the best. They do not have value for life. They respect their cow. Ask British government, what do they call cow? You will be surprised it's human being. And so when you are doing what you are doing, you think you anyway. Because of what we have. We are in this mess because of what we have. If we are living in the desert, I'm not seeing freedom fighters in the desert. The only place you see peacekeeping force agent is where you see oil. Any country that don't have oil, forget you, all of you will die. They are looking for where there is oil to come and keep peace. When we start this war that is uploading already in Nigeria, you will see many countries will come. And you know, because of the interest we have in Nigeria, what interest do you have? Your oil well. British government will canvass, BBC will talk, Al Jazeera will talk, Fox News will talk, CNN will talk, even ordinary media will talk. You think they care for you? They care for their investment. So what the blessing of God upon our life has now become a crime against us as a people. When I listen to the broadcast, one of the last broadcasts of what do they call it in Martin Luther King? He said, I have a dream that one day every man, woman, boy, child, and girl child in America will no longer be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream. I know what he saw. And if you don't know now what we are going through. We're going through this mess because we are not revenging them. When you see our mountain checking point, building barrack everywhere, Yoruba supporting them, giving you quick notice from the north, taking over your asset from the west. Why do you think they are doing that? Because when Boko Haram enter Catholic Church, kill everybody, Pope will not talk. The Reverend Father will not talk. You will not say anything. They kill us and go away. That is why they are jumping up, very eager to kill more. But I tell you kill 20 Biafrans, 20 Hausa die, 30 Hausa die, 30 Yoruba die. This killing would have stopped. The reason we found ourselves in this mess is that we are not revenging. And we shall when the time comes. It's not a threat, it is a promise. Adi Amama, for your information. These are the reasons why we find ourselves in this mess. But understand, it's not our intention to kill anybody. It is not our intention to disobey any well Homo sapien respected law. It is not our intention to take over British government land, neither to take over Yoruba and Hausa land. It is not our intention to subdue anybody or to compel them to do what they are not supposed to do. What we want is our freedom, which is actually acknowledged by the Geneva Convention. The United Nations Charter recognizes it. And God Almighty himself was the one who gave us freedom even before the British or any other person was born. You must not lose the focus. You must not forget that the right to self-determination is ours. And for your information, if you think you have weapons and you have method and protocol to subdue us, you lie. You lie. For what is coming, you are yet to comprehend it. If you think you are what power, you are what power, my foot. You are very hopeless if you see evil and you call it truth. Because the day you stop death, that is the day I will begin to respect you. As far as there is no Homo sapiens on the face of this planet who can actually put an end to death, and then you are lower than an animal, because the same way my dog, my chicken will die, this is the same way you will die. Biafrans, wherever you are all over the world. These are some of the reasons why we find ourselves in this mess. God bless us, so we are in trouble. They don't allow us to enjoy it. Because we refuse to kill them back when they kill us. That is why they are very eager to kill us. When you see Hausa that have eaten Tura and Shinama, jumping up and down to kill a Biafra, you begin to wonder, is it the power they are using? Is it on another portfolio, or is it in another packaging? When I see what they do to us, I begin to wonder. But now you know. Now you know. This is Radio Biafra Extra for the avoidance of doubt. So when you begin wondering why they are doing to us what they are doing to us, it is because God bless us. It is because of who we are. It is because of the system that made it difficult for the colonial master to access us. Most of you do not know. Why British government hit Biafrans and give power to Yoruba, Hausa, Fulani, Alamajiri, Barawu, Dambanza, was because when they came to our land, the system of government in place do not allow them to control us, to bamboozle us and use us like zombie, monkey and babu. Because when you come to my community, you say you want to talk to this community, they will bring one old man, because the most elderly man in every community in Biafra land actually have the final say then. And the man will now talk to you. Maybe he's about 300 years. And so when you are talking, he will be looking at you. It will take like up to 3 months for him to dissect what you are saying. So you can't have access. And when you are done with this man, who is the oldest man in the community, you have to go to the oldest man in the family. When you are done with the oldest man inside every lineage, you have to meet the oldest man inside every compound. Before you are done with the oldest man every compound, I mean, it would have taken almost 10 years. They say, gosh. When you both say, gosh, they can't continue this way. Now they begin to dethrone your monarch. They killed Nana of Ishekiri. They killed Ezeri of Omambara. They killed Eze Wawawa. They killed Jaja of Opobo. They killed Ovaromi Obaisi, among others. Wake up, ye Biafrans. Wake up and don't let anybody deceive you. So our problem today is not because you have done anything, but it is all about what we have done. I'll be back in a minute.
I wanna talk about a man who loves Biafra. I wanna talk about a man who is a hero. I wanna talk about a man who has Biafra at heart. Namdekano, I can see you are a godsend. Namdekano, you are a hero to our world. You made us to step. You are a great man. You did a great work. You made a foolish speech. You are a great man. Oh, don't keep Namdekano, you are the one. You read history like a man. Namdekano, you are the one. You broke history like a man. Namdekano, you are the one we are talking about. You are the hero of our land. You made us to understand the history of the world. You made us to understand. You are leader. I want to know you. You are a strong man. I want to know you. You are a strong man. One less sport over all. One less sport all over the world. Biafra man, the lion who is in the lion. Beyond the Kano, you are the one. When I hear your voice, it makes me stronger. When I hear your voice, I see the enemies trembling. When I hear your voice, I see the Biafran stronger. The people in the Zion, everybody raise those hands for the hero. And I'm becoming one. You are a good things to love. You set the trap, the food for me. You set the trap, you had a mission. You rise your voice, yeah, you say it so strong. When you speak out loud, the outside is confused, the Yoruba man is confused, the food is in confusion. You are a true Biafran son. When I look at you, I see the neighborhood you. I see the spirit of the you. Move on, move on, move on. We are right beside you. We are in your left and your right and your back and your front. We are with you, our brother. Cause you make us stronger. Have you seen a Biafra? Seen a Biafra? The true son of Biafra. He is a true hero. Speaking to the nations. America stood up, Europe stood up, Asia stood up, Africa they are standing. Everybody is standing for one man. A man of true passion. There is no more going back. We are here to stay. No more challenge, no more debate. With facts and figures, they are destroyed. I can see the house of man cannot stand again. I can see the Yoruba man cannot stand again. The separated the seed from the chaff. Nnamdi Kanu, you are the one. Ipob, they salute you. We salute a hero. We salute a hero. Biafra's round the world. It is time for our freedom. I said this is our season. This is our time. Freedom, freedom, freedom to Biafra. Freedom, freedom.
Yes, at this moment our lines are open. Our WhatsApp number is 070-815-45642. Our WhatsApp number, once again, I repeat, is 070-815-542. For the last time, our WhatsApp number is 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. I repeat again, our direct line is 081-221-52971. For the last time, our direct number is 081-221-52971. And the number dedicated to the females, of course, when I mean female, I mean your mother, your father, your sister, your daughter, your girlfriend, your wife, your grandmother, only female. The number is 081-288-58614. Special number dedicated to the female, once again, is 288-58614 for the last time. Special number dedicated to the female, I must tell you, is 081-288-58614. But we must continue, please. When you call, try and be brief so others can have access to this platform. Call on WhatsApp, your name and where you calling from.
Yes, Mazuri, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yes, I want to present today to the Almighty because today is After. You know, after day, our people have woke up this morning and they start living After life because After is a great thing in our life, in our land, Biafra. After is a great person in our life. After anybody that bears After, there's a great name. Anybody that they born on After day, yes, is a great person. So, my brothers and sisters, let us present today's program in the hand of Chukwu Kutabiama and the Kene After Udele Gugunangerenaro. My name is Chinedu Mazi Chinedu Adaneku. We call me one Nanimo. I'm working as a coordinator of IPOB here in Tomo, Italy. And Chukwu Kutabiama, I present them. You need when I got Chukwu Kutabiama not to do. Never let the name. If the Chukwu Kutabiama let the name, I know see people, but I know what you thought. Even a yellow, you go to use the bell line. So I get a picture of the line. I go to my bucket, but I go to so now I will die young mamma. Only when you guys make a leg, you show me Sabo Hamadike. Now, see, we could tell you, you will tell me 1 9. I don't know Hamadike, above Nona. I not only more go to more or the more again, more than more really more, but more worry. More people, man, and more, more new, more calaba, more dead, more good and more you, more kind of more sugar, more whatever, more more battery, more sugar, more for people. I don't know about money of them, more about Hanchari. I don't know about what you talk about help. I don't know if you have remembered the teacher. This is Chukwu Kutabiama. I make a never get this is say Hamadike, Nam de Kano, only sayable. This is one. Gobus watch at one of Biafra, one of the whole world. I'm not feeling this thing in the go to Nabane, make a name up on our walk. We love His Majesty. We feel a move, we move church in a way. I'm really now IPOB worldwide. I know see people. You don't know the line. You lines of the line house. You know what I'm killing at. I walk on Mama. No Biafra, nobody teach. Now you're gonna see people. No kind of buying. Eh? A Kenana for our walk. Who don't know who I'm getting. I make it. That's how the crying. I believe him. It's a Chukwu Kutabiama. I like and I see people. They will learn all. Oh, we don't get time kind of. This will drive him. I open my GP. Open my GP. Nobody can carry. No, you will carry. Now, I will verify them. No, does it have? I'm saying, one minute. One can I look. You know, the band might die in the way, but on my boss, I'm here. And I got no good on a function. But I don't have that wall. Mazonibi. Now, to focus at them, and I need it. Now, seriously, all the principle of all this principle appeal worldwide. You don't look at me, so I don't know. I don't know. I must say, I want to have a better hand. You see, and I see this Chukwu Kutabiama. My other my not because then I miss you. You should be not know, by cutting off anything else of Fulani and Yoruba, cow meat, mostly. I tell you, I have to go to them when I say, go miss me, or listen to them, I have to go to them. He said, I thank you for the good thing you are doing for our brothers and sisters because it's not easy. If anybody thinks it's easy, let's start live video one day and see how it will be. If he can remember everything that he have in mind before he wants to go the life, you know, it's not easy. I stand by your side. Yeah, in the day, in the afternoon, in the morning, I will stand by you. I stand by you. Go ahead. They are with us because we owe nobody. We scatter everywhere. Abide by the law of any land, you know. But it seems like our people don't know what we are. But this time we will tell them that we don't look face, no sentiment in this time. No sentiment at all. Anybody that point out you be one hand, give it to man that 3 fingers are pointing at that person. That's what you need. Thank you very much. Keep on the good work. Thank you very much.
Thank you and God bless you. We must continue. Caller on the line. Of course, we lost that caller, but we must continue. Our people must know the truth and let the truth set them free. What is our crime? We want to be free. Is that now a crime? We want to be our own. Is that now a crime? Don't let anybody deceive you, my brothers and sisters. But we must continue. Caller on the line. Can you hear me?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead, please. Your name and where you calling from.
I ha ebu ụzọ isi ụtụtụ ahụ ebu ụzọ na regista wọnda ahụ ụgwọ bifo ga-agbawaja ya bụrụ na akwụkwọ ejikwanụ akwụkwọ ha na-eji edenye ahụ eju then ị ga-agbazie rand gbawa street bifo gbapụtakwa ebe mbọta ya bụrụ na akwụkwọ ahụ ejighi ị ga-akwụ ụgwọ bifo akwụkwọ ga-agbawa ebe ahụ ihe a ndị amị ahụ ime ka ọ dị mma ahụ m chọrọ ka agwa ndị amị ahụ ka akwụkwọ ime ihe ahụ ha mere ndị amị ahụ nọ na Riverside Primary School nọ n'Aba.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. They know what they are doing is not good. But as a Biafran, they see you as a conquered people. They can come into your community, rape your wife before your very present. They feel you cannot do anything because United Nations are supporting them. America is supporting them. China is supporting them. Britain government is the one masterminding it. Now, I say all these things because these people have what it takes to come and intervene in what is happening in Nigeria. But nobody will talk because the moment they come, Nigeria will say, Nigeria is a sovereign nation. Leave Nigeria to manage her problem. But Nigeria is going to rape Liberia women in the name of Akomo Suja. Nigeria is getting involved with Gambia issue because the president refused to step down. Nigeria is almighty now because the people who are stealing oil from Nigeria have become mute. They can no longer say the truth. So my brother, that is just the position we find ourselves, and we have promised ourselves, we assure ourselves, we are not going to this my deputy leader grammar go learn how to speak, and because my tongue no they permit me. There will be no recapitulation and make I stuff and beg. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, Chairman. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Your name and where are you calling from? Try and be as brief as you can. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, sir. This is Chikeze calling from Aba. I simply say thank you and Chukwu can be with you for energizing and giving Biafra what we want. In fact, I'm a full of 45 years before mankind came, but no lawyer can stand me for today as I'm talking because I will lose that particular rubbish that the Zoo government put in them. Let me just help you from your yesterday or from our yesterday broadcast. I traveled to Lagos. As I was coming back, our bus spoiled within the Jabode area. And I was sleeping. I don't even know what is happening. When I woke up, it was around 1:30 a.m. in the night. Then I started preaching the gospel of Biafra. I preached the gospel at a length. One Calabama and began to tell me that Igbo people are 419. I said to that man, sir, what have Igbo people done to you? He opened his mouth and closed. Please,
no,
tell me one
people are opening business. Why would they open business? Don't you know, according to the decree of Allah, chapter 47 of Maccabees, that now shall not open business in another man's land? That is their crime. John chapter 20, verse 48, paragraph 159. That shall not open business in another. This is our crime. They are mad people. That is hate speech.
So as I was talking, this man opened mouth in 3 minutes. He couldn't give one single thing and Igbo man done to them. Then I told him, why are you then afraid of Igbo man or castigating Igbo man?
He couldn't even, just they say they are taking Igbo man as a 419. Then I told him, I will tell you one thing Igbo man done to Calabar man that created that particular hatred, and that Nnamdi Kanu has come on worldwide radio Biafra, and apologized. Then why are you being fooled? I asked him, who is controlling Calabar Port?
Now,
Is Dangote an Igbo man?
For the avoidance of that, Igbo as a people did not do anything to anybody. But certain individuals who claim to be from Igbo actually did. And so you cannot condemn a whole race because of atrocity committed by one man. If not, all the Jewish people will be condemned to hell because they were the one who asked Pontius Pilate to kill Jesus Christ. Is it not in your Bible? You do not condemn a race because of the sin, the crime, the mistake of one man. It's not acceptable. Never will it be. Not when it comes to us as a people. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, thanks for that correction, because I wasn't all that correct, because I know it's one man that offended Enyetang
his first son is Muhammad. He's in living with Sultan of Sokoto, Ndiara, and you tell me he's an Igbo man. Igbo my foot. That kind of Igbo is under my foot. He's not an Igbo man. This is our Wosa answering Igbo name. You don't know that Sunday Babayaru and his brother, they are from Imo State. But when you hear Sunday Babayaru, you think they are Wosa. But they have to answer our name before somebody will sponsor them to be in the, is it Super Ego or Super Chicken? Ndiara. Go ahead, my brother.
So at the end of the day, after explaining to this man that it is our Fulani and Yoruba brainwashing and power of divine rule that made us to hate each other, that we have not committed any offense against each other, at a certain moment, this man began to cry. I am telling you simple truth, what happened between me and him. This man began to cry because the father never told him the truth. At the end, we hug ourselves and he declared himself a Biafra. Let me not go too far again. What I'm calling on Christians. I'm always interested in Christian issue. Christians should stop giving Yoruba tithe. Please, all you tithers and who are giving Yoruba tithe, you are impoverishing yourself. Please go and read the Bible, Deuteronomy chapter 14, from verse 22 down. Read it. After reading it, you know that Yorubas are stealing from you.
My brother, when you say go and read the Bible, Deuteronomy, which is translation are you asking them to read? Is it NIV? Is it King James Version? Don't you know they have bamboozled us front and back, frontage and backyard? Because what NIV is saying is not what King James is saying. What King James is saying is not what Gideon International is saying. What Gideon International is saying is not what New King James Version is saying. What King James, don't you know we have different Bible? You now write it to suit your people. So which one are you telling us to follow? If you want to succeed, learn to tell lie. When Yoruba come, they will bow down and say, they have greeting for every distance. Ele, eku jometa, eku oju, eku bombo mirise, eku hold up, eku this one. There is nothing they don't have good. When they finish, they say, Oluwa tishe, Oluwa pemisi, Oluwa this one. You now say, oh, these people are from God. But their name is Odumoyo Olukoya, Olukoya Oshodoku. You that is in Wachineke, answering the name of heaven, you are not a child of God. They do you for one now, you take everything you work for. Igbos have built Yoruba land with their tithe and offering. When you see Adeboye talking, Kumuye talking, Odukoya talking, all these Yoruba 419 pastors, you think they are human beings. Who are they? Can they do a guaja for 1 hour? No. Our people are stupid, giving them money because they want to go to hell. You will understand that the last day will control the gate of heaven as well as the gate of hell. We will give to every man, recompense every man according to their handwork. Go ahead, my brother.
Thank you, Mr. Jojo. In fact, my last word is this. Please, I'm a fool of 46 years before Nnamdi Kanu came. Do you know what it means for a man as huge as I am to be a fool for 46 years, not knowing my history, not knowing whom I am? Oh, it shall be well with Nnamdi Kanu. It shall be well with all Biafrans working assiduously that Biafra shall come, that we shall enjoy the fruit of our land. Judge Onyibe, I will give chance for other people to talk. Good morning.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. Call on the line. Yes, sir. And where are you calling from?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead, please.
Thank you so very much for what you are doing for us, we Biafrans. It is not easy. It is not easy for what you are doing for us, but I say thank you to you. All I have to say, Biafrans, Today, my name is Mazin Dugwes, calling from Aba, but I am from Enugu State, Enugu Province. Now, not as in Kanu. Sir, the other day I called, I said I want to be presenting our people on our direct news presentation. And I sent my text message to you, but up to now I have not gotten a reply. So today I prayed Chukwu Okike Abiyama, we continue to energize you, give you more wisdom on what you are doing to enable our freedom to come. What I want to tell our people is that anybody that's still sleeping now, because many are times 100 are called, but 2 are picked. All those people that refuse to wake up, let them continue sleeping. But all I know and all I believe is that Biafra will come. It doesn't mean that Mazin Namorikano is the one man in the glory of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, because whatever he says comes to pass. And he has never told lies. He said that he's going to use the truth only to stand against the zoo. And the zoo and the British government today are crying because of that truth. Because it's only the truth. We tell the lie, go away. The way light is going to tell darkness to go away. That is always how the truth is telling the lies go away. So I believe in Mazin Namorikano as my Lord, my Savior, my eye-opener, my teacher. Everything I have today depends on the freedom of Biafra, bringing and being read by Mazin Namorikano, because since I was born, I have never seen a man like him. Since I was born, I have never listened to a man like him. That spirit of goodness, that spirit of truthfulness, that spirit of meekness, that spirit of, it is in you, because you are always directing and speaking on the point and how it is. So brother, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to energize you and strengthen you and give you more wisdom, because it is not easy. Let this journey continue.
Thank you, my brother.
At the end, we are going to see Biafra and the live Biafra and the restore Biafra. In the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you. Yes, call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi George Onyibe. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Your name and where you calling from? Go ahead.
Yes, I am calling from India. My name is Chiemawu Chukwu. I hail from Mumbai. Mumbai is in Olu province, Biafra land. Mazi, please permit me to appreciate Chukwu Okike Abiyama and acknowledge my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, onye eziokwu. Chukwu Okike nara ekele, eze pụrụ ime ihe niile, onye naanị ya bụ ezigbo Chineke. Chukwu na-ekwe nkwa mee ya, ọ maka o si dịrị onye, nwanne otu onye. Chukwu na-awori bido ya ịkpọ ya aza, Chukwu Okike kponworo gị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kpuchigide ya. Ọwụ na ọwụghọ nworu gị a, nna ya amaghị ebe anyị kara ịnọ ugbu a. Mana ebe ọ nwere kpọpụtara nworu gị a, olileanya dịrị anyị nwa bụ ndị dị ndụ na-eso ya. And anyị kwetere at the end, aha gị ga-abụ aha ebuliri elu, Chukwu Okike Abiyama pụrụ ime ihe niile. Mazi George Oliver, my master, I thank you so much, sir. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless you. Mazi, yesterday night I was listening to your news presenter. The way you are explaining everything to our brothers and our sisters. You see that the problem we are having, some of us are having, that we don't do research. We like to believe what Okeke said, Okode said, Okafor said, and we don't want to make sure to know, to research if that what Okeke is saying is the truth or not. But as right now, you don't know the truth. The person that is telling you something is not telling you the truth. But Mazi Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless you. As you put that our brothers and our sisters through today, I was very happy. And believe me, we are one. All those governors, they think they are governing us, Abi. No problem. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama give us strength, unity, to be together. Ka akpụkọtacha ụmụnne anyị ọnụ. Akpụkọtacha ụmụnne anyị ọnụ, ma ndị nọ na mba, ma ndị nọ n'ụzọ ije. then give as a governor I got you going to the no I won't eat in your heart and I am a what in here. Oge ga-eru mgbe ala agaghị enweghị elu agaghị enweghị ndụ ịdị adị sefụ ịmaghị otu ọ ga-esi were adị a na-akpọ ụmụnne anyị ugbu a tinye na aka if we unite our brothers and our sisters now we will point and bring someone that will lead us because we don't know you people. Nobody put you guys in that position you are. You are just rigging it with the power and the military and the forces and bringing us down with intimidation. If you talk, you die. If you don't talk, you die. Who are you? Who is your father? Who made you what you are? Do you know I'm your chendo one? I am this, I am that. With the blood of our brothers and our sisters. You are taking our things and you are claiming rights. You are thinking that we don't know. Our leader now, Obioma. Potano support Omazi Nnamdi Kanu now. When we get into the family, we settle the problem that we have. But if you are not calling us a brother now, if we unite together, we will march. That time, Ogunamba Hono Nacho, I get Bria Buterono Uno, Onaga Mayorune. Our pastors now on you guys cannot say anything. You guys cannot ask Jesus Christ now which way out. Where are we going in our place? Nobody will say it now. When our leader come out and say on air now, you guys will start jumping up now. Your spirit now and your Holy Ghost now and your anointing now, they are sleeping. They are not working with you again. You cannot come out and advise us. And the problem we are having, we that is youth, when we are in a pain, when we are in a condition that we don't know what to do, we cannot ask. Even if that your father or your mother is not close to you, you cannot make a way or in yourself to ask, why am I in this condition? What is happening to me? Mazi, I can assure you that when I was kid, I started hearing about Biafra from my father. When you come to our place, my father got what I got you boop the kaya na okuchia or buy na short do na say ndinka hang on ndinka hatanka onobla kokoreta kuise. But after all these things, we are not hearing it. Does it mean that Okuchineke get change here? Or no na check or in the pastor now Okuchineke could this year I want Oge year and Oga Kudono Kuya. Or Okuchia kind of a China Wuchukuna Kudono Kuya, Chukuna Woku, Ya Kudona Yokuru, Chukuna Wokonkwa, Ya Mea, Chukuna no Tony. Chukuna Mandia, Chukumandia if you are under Nigeria and you are pretending that you are boasting, everything is okay for you, you are in Nigeria, I'm telling you that you are lying. You don't even know who is up to you, only that you have been a member, you have been a member. For Juaba. Any Hanagi in a family is okay. When you was a walk can Wuzahu, it's him, walk up for now, it's him, your own, I didn't okay. Man, our leader Potago here now go lead to the promised land. All over the world, our brothers, my brothers in Mbe, please join IPOB family anywhere you are. I'm not hearing you guys' voice, or does it mean that you are not hearing the radio Biafra or you are not receiving it? Please call and make your contribution. Ayaga have balance na Mbe because Potan can support all these things. Kachuko Kikabe ma bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, bless the whole principal officers all over the world. More especially bless you, Mazi George Donibe. You come online every time. Anytime I hear your voice, Mazi, there is something we used to say in our language. Ezioku Bondo. Truth is life. You can never cover truth no matter what. If you lie, you will start looking for lie to cover your lie up. But when you say the truth, that truth must prevail. Even if may Chukwu Okike give us wisdom. Nigerian people continue killing our people, but we are Biafra. You have power now, you think you have power, but we have knowledge. So we will use our knowledge and your power. At the end, we will see who will win. All Biafra. May Chukwu Okike bless Biafra. Yes. Thank you, my master.
We must continue. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Good morning.
Hello, gentlemen. Good morning.
Good morning, Ada. Go ahead, please.
Happy New Day, man.
Thank you, my sister.
I thank God this morning because of what you are saying. According to last yesterday's broadcast, there's been that question and answer. You see that that boy that is asking about their village, that Oron boy. In our village, I am from Maluchuku. That road that this man wants to build that time, according to that road that leads that he wants to repair. What is that? The name of the man? Dangote. From our village, if you trace that road down, you will see Oron people. If they build that road finish, those Cameroon people, they will follow that road and come to wherever they want to go. You see, those people is our brother. It is a part of them. It's our village. From our precisely. You see, those people don't know who they are, but we know them as our brothers because that place, the river is too much. Are you hearing me? Yes. But I thank God this morning that yesterday, the boy really understand that he is a Biafra. Thank you, Mazoni. I thank you, Mazoni. I thank Man De Carlo. I thank every principal officers all over the world. May I speak with my guidance, sir? We can do some way to make card and baffle. As in the create for any reform, this a man of this, you know. About Nabladia or Mabani, the one. Nabladia or Quapo, but in that body, the Wapo, go your boy need to do. Opposite on this place of a Biafra. You can do to say about your head for him, not different name, different man of this. Biafra. Because Nibabule, no noble as daughter, Monday no daddy chicken, no noble as daughter, and was at Biafra, Macoba and Oba and Devon dog, their grandma well, because they are one young who is resumed, and who good oil, and who is the name. Only your name or why, because this is daughter, and was at Biafra, and was all their grandma to carry on bandod. I'm going to thank you. My name is Honorable Onyemuchechuku. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sister Onyemuchechuku. We must continue. Hopefully, this is where we come to the end of this morning moment of inspiration. At great as I sign off here, I want to appreciate those of you who were able to call in, and I must sincerely apologize those of you I can no longer take their call because of time. But we will meet in the evening this same very day by the special grace of Chukwu Kikabia myself. I must tell you, Biafrans must remain focused. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. We are not here to take over Yoruba land, Hausa, Barawo Dambanza Fulani land. We are not here to overthrow British government. We just want to be free. Is that too much to ask for? Remain blessed, remain focused, remain Biafra. We will meet and we shall celebrate together. God bless you.
We bow down before you. Yes, my Father. You are the creator of heaven and earth. We glorify your name. Your children, Biafra. Oh, yes. We are crying, oh Lord. Come to our aid. Let's do what we are my Father. Let the people.
Blessed assurance, hallelujah, Biafra is mine. Oh, what a nation of glory divine, home of salvation, hallelujah, my Father's love. Yeah, this is our nation. Oh, this is our land. Biafra nation. Our fathers